So basically you can see this oogenesis and spermatogenesis, both they are being controlled by this FSH. So production of sex hormones, you can say, or production of gametes, that is the function of your gonadotropins. So gonadotropins are doing that. Then you have this pars intermedia, this one which I told, which is not much developed in humans, right? So that pars intermedia is actually producing this melanocyte stimulating hormone, the MSH. This MSH is controlling your melanocyte and it's controlling pigmentation, that is your pigments on the skin. So that is the function of this pars intermedia. But as I told, with humans, this pars intermedia is merged with pars distalis. It doesn't have much significance as such. Neurohypophysis is producing two hormones. Oh, sorry, it's not producing, it is storing and it is releasing. So two hormones which is storing and releasing, one is oxytocin, another is vasopressin. Oxytocin, what it is doing, it is acting on smooth muscles, carrying out contraction, acting on the uterus for childbirth and milk ejection, and acting on these mammary glands for ejection of the milk. So birth hormone, so contraction in the uterus during the labor pain, that is the function of your oxytocin. And vasopressin, it acts on your kidneys. So it is actually controlling the reabsorption of water and electrolytes by the distal tubules. So it reduces the water loss. So if you have taken less water, then this ADH or vasopressin, it will what you call as see that this water is reabsorbed. So the urine which is there, it will be concentrated, and the water loss which will be there, it will be less. So it stimulates the reabsorption. It prevents diuresis. Diuresis, like when there is lot of excretion of urine, that is called as diuresis. And this does not let that happen. It is called as antidiuretic hormone. What it will do is, it will stop the what you call as secretion or excretion of urine or water actually. So therefore it is called as antidiuretic, because it is against diuresis. Diuresis means giving out lot of water. Antidiuresis means absorbing that water, not allowing the water to go out. Now if there is an impairment in this synthesis or release, what will happen is ADH level will be less. So water loss will be more, and that will lead to dehydration. It increases thirst, and that disease is called as diabetes insipidus. So diabetes insipidus occurs when levels of ADH they are less. So levels of ADH they are less, it results in diabetes insipidus. It's still there? Let it be. So here you can see that, I know there are a lot of words and all, but then to just summarize in a quick way, pituitary gland in a bony cavity called as sella turcica, attached to hypothalamus, two parts, adeno and neuro. Adeno, two parts, distalis and intermedia, which is the larger one, distalis. Growth hormone, more secretion in children, gigantism, less secretion, dwarfism, excess in adults, acromegaly. Then we talked about prolactin, mammary gland, milk formation. See, there is a difference. Here they have told milk ejection. So look at the question what they've asked. If they are talking about milk ejection, it is oxytocin. Milk formation, it is prolactin. TSH acting on thyroid hormones, thyroid gland to produce thyroid hormones. ACTH acting on adrenal cortex for steroid hormones like glucocorticoid. LH and FSH in males for production of sperms, FSH, and for production of androgens, LH. In females, for production of ovum, FSH, for ovulation, release of ovum, and then corpus luteum, that is your LH. Then pars intermedia, melanocyte stimulating hormone, not that developed in humans. The posterior one does not produce a hormone, it stores it. Then examples we saw, oxytocin and vasopressin. Milk ejection, uterus contraction, it is birth hormone basically. And this is reabsorption of water. And if this is less, there would be loss of water, and the disease would be diabetes what? Insipidus, right? So this is a what you call as, in short, I cannot say in short, it was too long, about pituitary what you call as gland. Okay.